Today I'm going to show you how Wrotebook helps an independent expert turn their ideas into a structured non-fiction book. This is not about asking AI to invent a book from nothing. It's about taking your expertise, your notes, your frameworks, your client stories and your point of view, then turning that into a clear book blueprint and draft. First I'll enter the initial information. This is where Wrotebook learns what the book is about, who it is for, and what outcome the reader should get. For an expert, this matters because a good non-fiction book is not just a collection of ideas. It needs a promise, it needs a reader, it needs a structure that carries the reader from problem to insight to action. So here I can add the working title, target audience, core promise, key themes, examples, and the ideas I already know I want to include. Next, Wrotebook will generate a blueprint. But before that, it gives you the option to upload existing material in the form of PowerPoints, Word documents, PDFs, and Markdown files. After entering the initial information, generating the blueprint is a simple click. The process takes a few minutes while a sophisticated proprietary agent processes the initial information into a full book blueprint. The blueprint is the strategic structure of the book. Instead of starting with a blank document, I get a suggested table of contents, chapter flow, reader journey, and key argument. This is often where expert books get stuck. The author has plenty of knowledge, but the challenge is deciding what order it belongs in, what to leave out, and how to make the book useful for the reader. The blueprint gives me a first structure to react to, and everything you see on the screen is editable. Hover over the pencil icon, click it, and you can edit anything. You can even delete, add new chapters, and rearrange them at your will. And we can see that fields we provided in the initial information have also been elaborated and combined with the other fields generated during blueprint production. After we're happy with the blueprint, we click Lock and Continue, and that moves us to the manuscript page. On this page, you can generate individual chapters at a time, or you can click to write all the chapters at once. It will usually take a few minutes per chapter, or about 90 minutes for a standard length book. But don't worry, you can leave it running in the background, and when you come back in an hour and a half, you'll have a fully written, high quality draft book according to your requirements. After generation, sped up in this case, I can review the chapters and edit them directly on the manuscript page. This is where expert judgment comes back in. I can check whether the argument is accurate, whether the examples are strong, whether the tone sounds like me, and whether the chapter actually helps the reader. If a section feels too generic, I can add more specific material. If the flow is wrong, I can revise it. If the draft misses a point, I can steer it back. The goal is not to accept AI output passively. After initially reviewing and editing the draft manuscript, I can progress to other features that Wrotebook has, like the inbuilt whole book review, which will review the whole book, providing a series of findings for you to address. There's also a cover generation feature, because this helps package the book as a real asset, not just a draft document. And finally, here you can see the Export tab. This is where you can export the book in a file ready to upload to a self-publishing platform like Kindle, or audiobook tailored EPUB is also available, as well as cover images in ebook format and paperback cover format. You can also generate the KDP metadata sheet information and a summary of the project. Thanks for your attention today.